Welcome back to Triple Crown Wrestling. I am Brandon T. Wilson along with Terry England here in Monticello, Kentucky.
Terry England, did you forget something, Brandon?
No, I think I was pretty close on where I'm at.
Well, for the 10,000th time, it's terrific, Terry England.
Well, what's so terrific about you?
And you're welcome. You know what? I'm a legend, ain't I?
In your own mind, probably.
Oh, my God. What are we bringing to the ring here? Christopher Alexander Matthews, one of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time. Look at him. Him, Tim Starr, and anybody else they associate with are the epitome of class in Triple Crown Wrestling.
So you say the epitome of class. I only know the epitome is really a word. Do you mean epitome?
No, it's epitome.
It's epitome.
Yeah.
But of class, I think that's a stretch too, because you see people like Christopher Alexander Matthews come strolling out of here, and he's usually got that stinky line, no good sheriff with him, or Braxton T. Wilson, and you see what that guy does.
The sheriff takes a bath.
Well, nobody's denying that he does take a bath.
He said he stinks.
But he still stinks. He really does.
No. I don't know how many baths Braxton takes, but I know the sheriff does because I seen him down at the pond the other day.
All right. So I was around him the other day. He smelled like cigars and pork rinds.
So now we're waiting on the opponent. Who's the opponent today? None other than impressive Anthony Wayne.
Well, Anthony Wayne is definitely impressive. A lot of people's kind of always put him on the back burner for a lot of reasons, but, he's been one of my favorites for a long time.
And the reason he's one of your favorites is because he's a technical wrestler. He overcomes height, weight, size disadvantage because he's smart, knows how to wrestle. Just like one of your all-time favorites, Jerry Lawler. He wasn't the biggest, wasn't the baddest, but he outsmarted the majority of people in wrestling.
He definitely got the job done. That's no doubt at all.
Speaking, another one of your favorites that always outsmarted his opponents. He didn't have the greatest body, the greatest strength, this, that, and the other. But he had the superior intelligence, just like I did when I wrestled Larry Zbyszko.
Oh, Zbyszko's a great wrestler. I honestly think Larry Zbyszko's underrated, especially in the time period that he was coming into his prime, and other people was coming in their prime at that same time. It kind of just overlapped, and he kind of got overshadowed for the most part. Because if you remember right, with the AWA and the likes of those, Zbyszko's one of the top talents at that time. But then you bring the television, the superstations involved, and he kind of just got pushed down to the side just a bit. And it's a shame because Zbyszko's one of the greatest technical wrestlers ever, in my opinion.
That's true. And this referee, Peyton Bowman, is one of the top up-and-coming referees. Only been in the business less than a year and already as good as some people been in it 5 years. Why, Brandon? Because he trains. He wants to get better. He doesn't make excuses. He doesn't hide when it's time to do it. He does it.
And you're absolutely right about that. And I do have to come out publicly and say I was wrong on his last name. Up until this broadcast, I always thought it was Bolin, but Terry England, mark this down, write it down on the calendar, because I am the bigger man. It was Bowman.
I'm always right. I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken.
Well, just like I said, write it down on the calendar. This will be last time.
Collar and elbow lock up, and the bigger man backs him into the corner, and the break.
Well, you see Anthony Wayne. He gets that corner. He gets backed into it. He knows where he's at. Peyton exactly was watching what was going on, and Christopher Alexander Matthews did not take advantage like he usually does.
He's
back
clean
in the corner
break.
again.
He's a professional wrestler. He's a clean break. Watch him break clean. Anthony Wayne tries to throw a punch, and now he does. Look at Anthony Wayne hitting him with closed fists. The referee's not even doing anything.
Well, he shouldn't have done anything because you seen Christopher Alexander Matthews throw that punch, and Anthony Wayne reacted to it. And there you see Christopher Alexander Matthews roll out to the ground.
Let me ask you something, Brandon T. Wilson. You're a smart, intelligent man. Well, a little bit. Did he not hit him? Did Anthony Wayne not hit him with a closed fist?
Well, he hit him after Christopher Alexander Matthews.
Did Christopher Alexander Matthews hit him? Did he?
Well, because he missed.
Did he hit him?
He missed.
Did he actually physically hit him?
Well,
no, but Anthony Wayne physically hit him with a closed fist 3 or 4 times.
Well, you can see Anthony Wayne still has control of this match over that little mishap of Christopher Alexander Matthews missing. Backs him into the corner again and doesn't do it.
Oh, a beautiful Greco-Roman forearm. by
Well,
Christopher Alexander Matthews.
Yeah, well, Matthews is trained in all the Greco-Roman stuff, and he should not. He should have the superior. He should be superior in this match, knowing all that technical wrestling. But Anthony Wayne is also superior.
Watch how smart Anthony Wayne is. I'll give him credit. Watch him jump a little bit because of the size disadvantage to get to the jaw and not hit him in the navel.
Well, what I love about Anthony Wayne, he gets that headlock some way, somehow, even though the size advantage is to Matthews, but he still ends up getting him in that headlock. Wayne knows what to do.
And, yeah, he's a technical great. I'll give him credit. I've been in the ring with him many times. I mean, I about killed him, but I was in the ring with him. And watch how smart Matthews is. He got the shoulder tackle, but he was still rocked from all the forearms and all the legal maneuvers to the jaw. And therefore, after he got it, he said, I'm a little bit out of it right now. I'm going to get out of the ring.
Oh, he flings him into the ring by the rope. That's just great with Wayne. Oh, what's he setting him up off the ropes? And
he just pulled his hair.
Oh, he snapped that neck.
Look, there's a bald spot already on camera. He grabbed his hair, trying to break his neck. Anthony Wayne's a cheater.
He's not a cheater. I mean, he done everything legally there. You've seen it.
He's choking him right now, choking him out.
That's a legal headlock, and there you go. See, that's smart on Christopher Alexander Matthews right there. He knew his head, and he knew that if he did not get Wayne into the corner some way, somehow, he was done. Oh, and he follows up with a clothesline.
Look, Brandon, he was obviously choking the man. He had to do something quick.
Oh, the power Matthews throws him into the corner with, and the pin. 1, 2,
he's got him.
And he kicks out.
2 9/10.
I don't know. I think that's a straight 2, man.
And now he's showing him how to legally apply a sleeper hold. Anthony Wayne trying to choke him out earlier with a front chancery.
Well, you hear Peyton calling, asking if Wayne's going to give here, and he's monitoring to see if it does turn into a chokehold. But Matthews has it where. Oh, chin buster! You see that? He drops him right on top.
Midgets have hard heads.
Oh my God, I don't think so. Let's not get into this again. Oh, clothesline.
Do you work with midgets?
Oh my God, Terry.
Have you ever worked with a midget?
Yes, I have. You know I have.
You probably do now.
Well, no, I don't wrestle anymore.
I think midgets will write in and protest
Oh my God.
that big man's beating up that midget.
Well, Anthony Wayne is not a midget, and I don't think we call them midgets anymore. I think we call them micros.
We don't call them micro, or we don't call them dwarfs, or we don't call them little people. We call them midgets. That's what they are. Midgets.
They have micro wrestling now.
That's just a name. They're midgets. They're midgets wrestling micro. They're micro wrestling's the name of the company, but they're midgets.
Oh, I don't know about that. Cole uses that bottom rope, but slingshots him in. Up 2.
That was a mighty little effort, wasn't it? He barely got his shoulder up. You know when those clowns pull up in the car and 27 of them get out? They're dangerous.
Oh, God, Terry, I thought we was going to bypass this. But here
Look
we go.
how, good chop, Anthony Wayne. Another one. Matthews is down. I think he got him in the throat, but he's down.
Well, whatever is effective at this point.
He's cheating, though.
Oh, is he going to put a neck breaker? Oh, reverses it, and Matthews is trying to do his own neck breaker, it looks like. And he does.
Oh,
my gosh.
It may be it. He may be it. His neck looks hurt. Ooh, no.
Have you noticed Matthews, he doesn't have the help of the outside, so he's struggling just a bit right now.
Struggling. He don't need any help. Those guys have never cheated a day in their life.
Oh,
They're Christian athletes.
really?
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
Oh, one of them preaches.
Well, I'm sure he probably does, but gosh.
Christian athletes.
He's got his
Oh, standing vertical Harley race-like suplex that dropped that midget straight down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was 3.
Yeah.
It was 3. The referee, I don't know what happened there, but he had him beat.
Well, Peyton, he's doing a fine job here. He got the 2, and it's illegal, too.
Had him beat. Anthony, though, is so resilient. Oh, inside cradle. He hooked him big time, and he got him. He got him. Anthony outsmarted him, out-wrestled him. I think he had his tights, but he still gets the win. Referee didn't see it. He can't call what he didn't see.
He didn't have his tights, Terry. That's
I believe
plain.
he did.
That was plain.
I don't know. Can't blame the ref. He can't call what he doesn't.
Hey there, wrestling fans. This is Rule America, #1 Rule podcast. Find us wherever podcasts play. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, and more. New show every Sunday. Find us on Facebook. www.facebook.com/Rule America Podcast. Don't forget to like and follow our page. I'm Sean. I'm Randy. And this is Rule America.
Welcome back to Triple Crown Wrestling. I'm Brandon T. Wilson along with Terry England. What'd you think of that last match, Terry?
I thought it was a little short.
Oh, my. Well, whether it's short or not, Anthony Wayne was your winner.
Yeah, but he held it tight and he cheated. That's terrific, Terry England. And this next match, who's in this next match? You got the paper over there. I never get a run sheet or a paper.
Well, I don't need it. Do you need it? I'll hand it off to you right now.
Just go ahead and tell me. I can't read your chicken scratch to start with.
I mean, you can literally see that is the Chris Rose coming out.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
Yeah,
he's one of the top talents in independent wrestling right now.
He's pretty decent.
Oh, my. I'm trying to remember who his opponent is, but you got my run sheet.
Well, I had to blow my nose.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you hear the Chris Rose in the background asking who the man is. Well, and everybody knows who the man is. It is Chris Rose at this point, but he's got a lot of huge competition coming up, and as you can see, Marty Clay.
Oh, my goodness, one of the best in independent wrestling right here. You talking about Chris Rose, but Marty Clay is one of the top up-and-coming stars in professional wrestling, not just in Kentucky, not just in Tennessee, not just in Virginia, West Virginia, the whole United States of America, in my opinion. And I've been in this business since I was 18 years old. I'm an old man now, and I'm telling you, he's got money written all over him.
Well, you're definitely right about that. You are an old man at this point. Heck, I knew you back when I was young, and I'm getting older now.
Yeah, and I still got a good full head of hair, unlike you. Now, here's what we got to look at here. Both these guys are top independent wrestlers. This is a contenders match because whoever wins this will go on in the contendership hierarchy to get a title shot at some point.
Yeah, and I tell you what, both of these guys do deserve title shots. But you do have to do the hierarchy. I mean, it is a rating system. I mean, if you're going out here winning all these matches and you got a guy losing all these matches, you can't put them in the same pot.
Right.
You have to be able to separate them out somehow.
Yeah, some promotions do that crap because they're based on politics and friendship and all that, but not Triple Crown Wrestling. That you got to earn it here, and the way you earn it here is by wins and losses. They mean something, and then whoever gets the win here will move forward closer to another title shot. Marty Clay has held titles in other promotions. Chris Rose has held titles in other promotions, and now they want to go for one of the top titles in the whole state of Kentucky, and that's the All-American Championship. And then if they get in that line and in that contendership, then what's next? The world title held by Tim Starr. And don't get me wrong, on any given night, anybody can get a 1, 2, 3.
Oh, absolutely. And you just seen that with Anthony Wayne, that last match.
Yeah.
A lot of people would have thought the favorite in that match would have been Christopher Alexander Matthews, but you've seen Anthony Wayne played it smart. He rolled Christopher Alexander Matthews up in a small package and got him 1, 2, 3.
And I agree with that because Christopher Matthews has been in one of the top factions in independent wrestling right now, and Christopher Matthews has been on a roll where Anthony Wayne is just getting back into full-time competition from a couple years of semi-activity, and although he's a veteran and he's underrated, you would have thought that Matthews would have had it, but you see what happens.
Well, you just seen a test of strength there between Rose and Clay, and Clay had the better strength advantage, put him down, but they fought back off of it. But now you see a shoulder block, and here comes Chris Rose. This is where Chris Rose does not shine. He wastes too much time playing to the fans and doesn't concentrate on his opponent.
Yeah, he had the headlock, he had the advantage, then he got the kid down, and he decides to go brag about it instead of staying on him.
And it wasted valuable seconds there. He should have been following up with some type of a wrestling hold to subdue Marty Clay. But now you see Marty, he's quick on his feet. He's quick to recover. Now he's got him in an arm bar. And I bet Chris Rose at this point is probably regretting the decision to go showboat the way that he did.
Nice chain wrestling there, and Clay's got the headlock now off of a hammerlock, and Chris shoots him in, and
another shoulder block. I mean, that's where Chris Rose is. He's just outmatched here with Marty Clay. Marty has taken advantage of this match due to the showboating, and now you see a confused Chris Rose.
He did. I thought he was knocked out for a moment. He didn't react right there. He didn't get it, and he comes back at him like he's ready to fight, but he looks like he's about half out of it. I think he could have hit his head on that.
He possibly could. I mean, we've seen it happen before and knock people flat out.
Yeah, but I'm talking about knocking like real people out. If you knock a real professional wrestler out, you knocking something out. And
things do happen.
He just knocked the air out of Marty right there in a big-time chop. His style is unconventional, Chris Rose is really, really unconventional, and I think that throws a lot of people off.
Oh, it does. You know, Chris, you see Marty being really fluid with all of his actions that he puts forth. And it goes to prove how much time that he puts in the ring. But you see Chris Rose here, it's almost like he's almost an ad hoc wrestler. It's like whatever he has at that moment is what he's going to use, which is very beneficial to him. I mean, very beneficial.
Did you say he was a ham hock wrestler?
Ad hoc. He pretty much, pulls it out of the air. He puts it together as it goes.
Yeah.
Quick on his feet.
If you put a body in a hog pen, they eat everything.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Even the bone.
Oh, my.
Oh, an Eddie Guerrero like tope over the top onto his man 2, and he 2.5.
Well, Marty didn't hook that leg quick enough, and it wasn't any fault to Clay. He just didn't get it hooked fast enough.
What is it? Chris Rose just seems idled in this match. I've seen so many outings where he's on top of his game.
Oh, my God.
That time he played possum a little bit, I think, and he sold a little bit longer than I think people expected.
What is Chris Rose doing there? Once again, showboating. He rung Marty Clay's bell, it got him off his feet, and then he goes showboats and wastes valuable time. And I mean, he's still got control of Marty Clay here, but gosh, he wasted a lot of time.
He sure did, and now he's resorting to some underhanded tactics. But hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Nightmare. The kick to the back.
Oh, now that's smart. That is smart right there. He knows how fast Marty is. He knows Marty's got all of his faculties, and he's going to take one away. A 3-legged table can't stand. You take one of the legs or one of the arms away, and there you go. Who's proficient? One of your favorite tag teams of all time. This is how they made success. Take away a point of the stance. Who was it? The Andersons.
That's right. It's definitely the Andersons, but it's also flowed out to Tully and Barry Windham and all them. That they, if you was a horseman, that went on to be some of the teachings. Is like osmosis. It just kind of went out to you. You learned it as you went. And
that's definitely true. Definitely true. All right, right now, Chris Rose is finally on the advantage, but he just seems lackadaisical compared to how he's done in the past. I've seen him in some tremendous outings, and ever since he took that one shoulder tackle and hit his head, I think he hit his head. I don't know for sure. He just seems like he's not been the Chris Rose that we normally see. almost methodical, but lackadaisical at the same time. And now a snap suplex.
Yep. Marty Clay pins him, hooks the leg, and this time almost gets a 3 count there, but he still just got a 2, and as you say, 3/4. But
I think that that Chris got idled earlier. He would have had a bigger showing already in this match, but that was a very good Dory Funk-like uppercut, bolo-type forearm off the ropes, and he should have had him there, but he went and started dancing.
Well, and you know Marty Clay, he's not a big showboater, but I mean he did waste some time there. But I mean he is on the offensive still.
But he didn't waste 2 days like Rose. Look,
no.
no.
3 right in a row, and it paid off for him. I mean Rose is just.
That's some Adrian Street, William Regal uppercuts right there, buddy. Dory Funk Jr. style.
Oh, he misses.
Oh, that was a good super kick. He played possum.
Springboard. And a stunner. And it still didn't take Marty Clay down. And here we go with the showboat.
Well, I think he's out of it. He just fell back against the ropes. That's why he didn't go down. He staggered all over the ropes. Oh, no. He wasn't as hard as, like you said, he didn't get it all or something because he missed the kick. He should have had him there. And Clay with a sliced bread.
And that should put him away.
And
there's the 3 count. Marty Clay is your winner here in Monticello, Kentucky.
Your winner of the match, Marty Clay.
Terry, I tell you, that was a lot of great action there, and it could have went either way, in my opinion, if Chris Rose would have just got it together, focused on his opponent, stopped the showboating, but that's what happens. Now you got Marty Clay as the winner.
Yeah, and he actually lost that match to himself after that shoulder tackle. I don't think he was right after that. I think he hit his head. I think he was somewhat idled, and he showboated too much because I think it would have been more evenly matched if not for that.
Yep. Well, there's your winner, Marty Clay.
Now Marty will be in contention. You wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and Brandon T. Wilson not here with me. He's taking off. I think he's going to the concession stand. Bring me a soda. And here comes the TCW All-American Champion, DeWayne Davis, as he has a title defense right here on television today.
Well, sorry about that. I had to run and grab something and get some of this stuff sorted out while I was gone. What did I miss?
Well, you went to the concession stand. You didn't go sort anything out like somebody needed you. You needed a drink.
Well,
you didn't bring my soda, and look, you got your diet right there.
I did sort some stuff out, and yes, I love my diet. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, if we had a capable runner to go get our stuff, but no.
What'd you sort out? You went and got a pop and come back and didn't get me anything. Look, DeWayne Davis is going to defend his title right here today against the number 1 contender, and DeWayne will probably beat him just like he's done before.
Well, I don't know about all that, you know. With Tyler Logan coming up, he rose in those ranks we keep talking about here at Triple Crown Wrestling. This isn't a popularity contest. This isn't a political contest.
No.
This is who has put forth the effort, who has battled their way to the top, and Tyler Logan is that guy to battle his way to the top with.
Well, I agree with that. I've been high on Tyler Logan since day one, as you well know. But he's kind of from the Anthony Wayne school. You know, he had to get a step ladder. But I'm saying that he is the number 1 contender. He has built himself up to get there.
Well, I think you might see a lot of heavy competition. Oh, hold on.
You're talking over the champ.
Fans of Monticello's not liking DeWayne tonight.
They're tough in Monticello.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Triple Crown Wrestling and the DeWayne Davis Enterprise proudly brings to you your Triple Crown Wrestling All-American Champion, DeWayne Davis. Shut up.
I think I've heard that intro somewhere before.
Apparently, my competition decided not to show up tonight. Well, I was already dressed, I was already ready, and apparently, I'm going to find whoever decides to walk out of that curtain. So, with that being said, let's see who decides to take on a little open challenge.
Well, just to give you a recap, the competition he speaks of is Dominic McVeigh. In that last match with McVeigh and Davis, I mean, you've seen everything that happened there. He basically dropped Dominic McVeigh on his head, and he's been out with this injury, and he's out here talking smack about it.
He drops everybody in their head. He's dangerous. And so I'm coming in later to this. I know Tyler Logan has been on a win streak, and he deserves a title match. But how did Dominic not get a match and Tyler did? Is that what he's saying? He didn't know who he was fighting or something?
Well,
did you sucker him into this?
Well, I'll tell you what ended up happening. DeWayne comes out here running his mouth. He was scheduled to take on Dominic McVeigh, but McVeigh's injured. It's just a lot of bloviating at this point from DeWayne Davis. And you see that Tyler Logan has answered the call.
So basically, Tyler was the next in line, and you told him he could have the match, but you guys didn't let DeWayne know, so you basically surprised him. You threw a ringer in.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have to run everything by DeWayne Davis. I mean, he has to have an opponent tonight. That's just what it was, and he injured the last opponent and put it sidelined him.
So y'all cheated him out of the title.
No, I had to put a prominent replacement in.
The next level,
So you cheated Dominic McVeigh out of the title, or I should say the title match, and then you turn around and cheat DeWayne Davis out of not knowing who his match is going to be against. But he'll keep the title, so it doesn't matter. But, I mean, he's,
Well, nobody cheated anybody out of anything. It's just that Davis had injured Dominic McVeigh, and we had to have a All-American
So you looked down the ratings and went to the next
and
person.
went to Tyler Logan. I think it's the most viable situation.
There you see referee Peyton Bowman showing that nice-looking championship title to the fans and letting them know that it is on the line. And security, of course, not coming to get it and put it on the table like you're supposed to, as you and I, old school, know that that's the way to do it. Leaving that precious title laying up there where some Monticello reject could steal it.
Well, that's what's wrong with wrestling today. You've got a lot of people that just kind of like, just lackadaisical. I know we use that word quite a bit, but you're right. You got a beautiful belt by expert designer that was made, with the most precious metals on this earth, and they just leave it laying in the corner.
They're stupid.
Absolutely. That's one thing I will agree with you on.
So they need to step up or leave a top promotion and go down the road somewhere and work for, a secondary.
We see quite a bit of mouthing here. You see that DeWayne and Tyler's not liking each other at all.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever gotten along. I mean, sometimes when, it's like that combo, you get, like with Anthony Wayne, sometimes midgets will get mad and fight each other.
Well, I don't understand this with DeWayne Davis. He's using everything here. He's pulling his hair. He's ducking out between the ropes, break the count, even though Tyler Logan was on the other side of the ring. I just don't understand that. It's just he's buying time. It's a lot of the same tactic Chris Rose was using last night.
Well, it's kind of like when Christopher Alexander Matthews, that one time blew himself up, but he survived it. I mean, basically, Tyler.
Peyton Bowling get in it. What did Davis
The referee was trying to break it up, and Tyler was sitting there with his arms up, waiting for something to happen, like he's going to be punching him, fighting him. trying to hit him with a closed fist when DeWayne was obviously breaking clean, and he started to go after him. DeWayne had to defend himself, so he punched him in the mouth.
I don't think he punched him in the mouth.
He punched him right in the mouth.
No, he did not. He poked him in the eye. That was one of my old
he
classic
would never.
moves.
Well, yeah, you always cheated, but
I didn't have to cheat. That was back then. It was acceptable.
DeWayne
Today,
would
he doesn't have to do that.
DeWayne would never cheat. He punched him right in the mouth.
I didn't see a punch. I seen a poke to the eye.
And now they lock up.
Oh, look at this. What do we got going on here?
It looks like he's ordering food, and he grabs his ear like Carol Burnett used to do. And well, he went for, looks like a drop kick, but kind of caught him with a super kick under the chin. It was like a fine burrito.
Well, I tell you that they ended up connecting some way, somehow there, and it wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Now, that is definitely, it's like that time. You remember back in when the British Bulldogs had Matilda, and she kind of relieved herself in the ring, and the announcer said, I hope that's not the kind of match we're going to see. Well, I think we found it years later.
Well, I hope to God we didn't, because this is an All-American Championship match.
That's a precious title, but that don't mean sometimes it can't be stolen by Riff Raff and Monticello, just like it can't be held by a good wrestler, but sometimes you have an off night. Well, this is just a cluster. And
well, I'm just hoping they don't pee in the ring. That's all I hope.
No, it's going to be worse than that. You're just going to be number 2. It's already started. Half of it's been number 2 already.
Oh, my gosh, Terry. These guys are 2 of the greatest around.
Oh, you can be great. Everybody has an off night. I'm not saying they're not great. I mean, look at DeWayne with a beautiful running shin kick.
And he dumps Tyler Logan out of the ring. More buying of time.
Yeah. Wow, what a splat he went. You know, you was talking about the prestige of the TCW All-American title, and, that's a great thing because, these are 2 top up-and-coming wrestlers in the state of Kentucky and all around in the independent wrestling scene. But everybody can have an off night, but now they're starting to get it together.
Definitely picking it up. You see that drop on the apron there.
That's beautiful. That was a beautiful atomic drop inside of the ring. He didn't cheat by doing it outside the ring. That's DeWayne Davis, an honest athlete.
Big boot to the head and kicks him back out of the ring once again. And you can see Peyton Bowman is just getting tired of this. He's like, come on, Davis, let's just go.
I think some smoke came out of Tyler when he fell down.
It might have. Well, DeWayne is sitting in the middle of the ring, crisscross, and then he grabs his belt, and he thinks he's won.
What do you mean? Why does he think he won? What did the ref do?
He's on the 8 count. He's at the 90. Well, he breaks the count.
Now look there. It took that ref 3 seconds to count 2.
Well, I think he had done an appropriate count, and you can see him throwing DeWayne Davis's arm down, and DeWayne throwing the belt, and there it goes out the ring.
He threw the belt right on the ground. You didn't even know that, did you?
Going to have to find him.
He throws some pretty good right hands, and I think you slapped him.
That looked like a Rick James smack right there.
Yeah. I don't know for about all that. Rick James, I'm Rick James, and they don't really say the rest of it. Oh, there's a beautiful suplex. Yeah. Best move of the match right there. He could have him 1, 2. Well, I don't know if it was better than that atomic spine crusher on the apron there.
Yeah, that was pretty rough right there for certain. But, Tyler Logan, he has took control of this match and standing drop kick. DeWayne Davis is just out of his element at this point.
It's a pretty good drop kick. Tyler's kind of like a Jerry Lawler, for lack of a better analogy right now. Lawler was a slow starter historically, but once he got going, man.
Oh, yeah, he definitely was that a sweeping DDT?
Well, sometimes they have to sweep the floor.
He sure did.
That's what he did.
Kicked that leg out just to gain that momentum, and it is effective on DeWayne Davis. Oh, he smacks him in the belly.
Yes.
Oh, he's just trying to wake him up, but I don't know. Tyler Logan probably shouldn't have done that because it looks like DeWayne Davis. What's the DeWayne? Oh, my gosh. What did DeWayne just do? He face planted him. Oh, my. And that's just something that looks like DeWayne Davis just gets irritated about it. Don't smack that hairy belly.
He did it for insult, but he woke the sleeping giant up, and now DeWayne's kicking the crap out of him. He had him going.
Bowman is giving him heavy warnings at this point.
I think we're soon going to hear your winner and still TCW All-American Champion, DeWayne Davis.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, he reverses it into the turnbuckle, and DeWayne jumps up on the... Oh, and kicks him
Oh, right in the face.
Oh,
I mean, super hard kick right in the face.
Oh, what was that?
Well, I don't think they knew, and I don't think we know, but it seemed like he was going for a reverse flip pile driver that you see is really popular nowadays in wrestling. And probably a good thing he didn't hit it because he could have broke his neck.
Yeah,
but he hit just enough at the force of him jumping down on him and him swinging him over to get a 2 count.
He's talking again, and he's still saying it's done now. He just needs to make the pin. He sets him up, looks like for a pedigree of some type.
What he's going for.
Tyler,
big time backdrop.
Oh, and a clothesline.
There's a clothesline, and there is a front atomic drop right into the nether regions. Sets him up for another suplex, but turns it into a slam.
Yep, absolutely. What is that? That ain't really a stock pile driver, but it's more like almost a power driver of some type.
It's an inverted driver.
Oh, I can't remember what Tyler calls that, but that is Tyler's finisher.
Sort of like a...
hold on, Terry. 1, 2, 3. You got a new All-American champion.
What in the hell? He used that like Chris Jericho's move, the Code Buster thing. I think that's illegal. They should restart this.
No, there's no way to restart it. You got a new All-American champion here in Tyler Logan. He just beat DeWayne Davis in Monticello, Kentucky. March 5th, 2022, your new All-American champion for Triple Crown Wrestling, Tyler Logan.
You must be as drunk as that film lady that carries around, that one, Melina, whatever her name is. I mean, basically, he hit him in the throat with his knees.
Well,
that's
look
illegal.
Davis. Look at him.
Yeah, he was cheated. I don't blame him for
Look
protest.
at him.
Well, he cheated.
He knows. I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Do you remember what he said at the first of the match? How he was ready to take on anybody, blah, blah, blah. Well, he's not ready now.
He was cheated.
I don't think he was cheated. Don't think he's cheated at all. I think he just lost. New All-American champion, Tyler Logan.
All right, we're back, and once again, what's that water buffalo? Oh, that's Brandon Wilson over there trying to get something to eat for free, standing over by concessions, not worrying about the champion. The world champion's coming to the ring, and he's not even here again.
Terry, I had to go over there, and I had to solve a problem. Okay, these people that was giving hot dogs out to all the wrestlers and stuff over mooching for the hot dogs, I had to stop it.
Well,
I have a bottom line.
You need to. You shouldn't let them get nothing for free, not even water. Look, Here's the problem with that, though. I seen you getting stuff yourself and bringing it back and then bring me nothing. I've been somewhere thirsty as heck, and you've been bringing all kinds of stuff over here. Just like that woman always filming over there, worrying about the concession stand, alcoholic old woman, instead of bringing it on out. Now, we got the world champion coming out. That's what we want to talk about. Tim Starr is here, baby.
Well, Tim Starr, he ended up winning that world title away from Cameron J. Walker back in Frankfort, Kentucky, at the Capitol Plaza Hotel and Ballroom in Frankfort, Kentucky. But a lot has transpired since he has won the world heavyweight title. He has
beaten everybody.
Well, if you remember right at that event, Jeremy Brake and Cypher Code come out, and I don't know whether it's the intent of Jeremy Brake to congratulate him or what, but then Cypher Code turned on Jeremy Brake and they crowned Tim Starr their new leader.
Where are you going now? My God, he's gone again. He's looking for something else to eat or drink. Won't bring anybody else anything. I think there's something going on in the back. He has to take care of business. Look, Tim Starr is the greatest TCW World Heavyweight Champion of all time. He had it in the works. He got tired of all the crap. Everybody knows Jeremy Brake was a fan favorite more than he's ever been disliked. He didn't fit in with that group. And people love Jeremy Brake. They're cheering him like crazy now everywhere we go. But Tim Starr is the champ, and nobody's been able to touch him or get that title away from him.
You shut your mouth before I knock that hat off of you. The last time I was here, I beat Jeremy Brake 1, 2, 3 in the middle of this ring. Back in December, I beat him again. Back in January, I beat him again. The fact that I have to defend my heavyweight championship of the world against somebody like Jeremy Brake is nothing more than a disgrace to this championship. Jeremy Brake, the reason that Cypher Code left you is because they were tired of what you were leading them to. I am the best thing going in professional wrestling. I prove it every single time I step foot in this ring, and that's why I am the Triple Crown Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. You shut your mouth, little boy. Nobody cares what you gotta say. The only thing that gives me joy, is after I retain my heavyweight championship in this dog collar match, is I can get out of Monticello that much quicker. You all are a disgrace to Kentucky.
There you hear the words of the champion telling it like it is. Look at that alcoholic woman. Look, where are you going again? See, that alcoholic woman that does the filming up close always got the camera in the wrong spot. Should be on the ring. Don't know where she's at. Monticello was always a place that loved Jeremy Brake. Well, Jeremy's like me. We're getting a little long in the tooth, but we can still do it when we have to. You know, I was never beaten in Monticello. I wish Brandon would hurry up and get back here and do his job. Jeremy Brake is ready to get revenge on the plot that Tim Starr set forth and became the leader of Cypher Code, and Jeremy was cut out of it. But I knew Jeremy would be back as a fan favorite because he's just too nice of a guy. And the fans have always loved him. And this will be a dog collar match. First one in TCW history. Legendary matches that they talked about for years and years in dog collars, such as Rowdy Roddy Piper and Greg the Hammer Valentine seems to be the standard bearer. This will be a violent match, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a non-title match. As they said they're plugging it as a World Heavyweight Championship match, but I was told that the title would not be on the line earlier last week because this is a non-sanctioned dog collar match. But we'll see. We either have the graphics messed up here today or it is a non-title match, as I think it is.
And it is for the TCW Championship title. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the recently newly crowned champion. Here is Tim Starr.
Well, finally, we've got an announcer who's not hyped up on 3 pots of coffee and amphetamines. What an announcer.
One of the most popular athletes for years in the Monticello, Somerset area and all around. And he recently saw the light and joined the fan favorite side again. Give it up for Jeremy Blank. One fall, the TCW Championship title is on the line.
Hey, get his back, come on.
Oh, we got to get Brandon T. Wilson back on the mic to verify is this a title match or not, because I'm getting mixed signals whether it is or it isn't here today.
I shouldn't even have to do this match.
I think that referee tried to put the collar on Tim Starr backwards, which would have choked him before he even got started. This is dangerous enough. What's wrong with that referee?
Come on now.
Most men will be chained to the dog.
And you can tell Tim doesn't like this.
As a weapon, it is legal. This is a very dangerous match, ladies and gentlemen. So security, be on your toes and be ready as these men come near you, because this is a very dangerous situation to settle this feud. As they turn on Jeremy, beating down in Frankfort, Kentucky. Referee Peyton Bowen, one of the top officials in here, has been signed to this match. Ladies and gentlemen, first time probably ever in this area, a dog collar match.
Ready? Jeremy, you ready? Ring the bell!
Oh, and they're off and running now, and the bell has rung, and now right hands by both men. Brendan, it's about time you get back here to the table.
Well, I apologize, Terry. You know, there's a lot of confusion on whether this was going to be a title match or a non-title match. I had sanctioned this, and the board with Triple Crown Wrestling has sanctioned this earlier this week. A little confusion on it. Of course, Tim Starr had tried to get out of it multiple times leading into this, and he was spreading that rumor that this was not a title match. He's wanting desperately to get out of this, but you know, I had to step away. I had to show the legal papers to everybody.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you filling in there, especially with the announcing at that point that this match deserved.
Yeah.
This is a heavyweight title match, a world heavyweight title match that needs the utmost respect that anybody can give it, especially as serious as this dog collar match can be. So we've got it all straightened out now. This is for the TCW World Heavyweight Championship.
So it is a sanctioned title match. Okay, that's very unusual in this type of match because they're usually non-sanctioned. I'm glad you got it able to do that. Yeah, Tim was telling everybody, and I've gotten paperwork that said it was not, and then it was. So you just got it last minute, making it a title match.
Well, it wasn't just last minute. It was we done this last week, but Tim, you know, with Cipher Code and all their their skullduggerous actions that they do.
Yeah.
They're all the time trying to circumvent everything to to try to make it to the best outcome they can get. They was spreading that misinformation, that fake news and such, and we end up having a lot of problem here in Monticello, Kentucky. A lot of these fans that didn't understand this was going to be a title match. Yeah. But we tried to advertise it as a title match too, but they went on and on and on and said that this was not a title match.
And so the way the contract structured too, and if you hadn't been able to get sanctioned, because 90% of them are non-sanctioned, you wouldn't have been able to make it a title match, but you finally got it done, and it is a title match.
Oh, it's 100% a title match, and he tried to do everything he could to get out of this title match, but I wasn't going to let it go. This was a title match as of last week, and he wasn't going to circumvent that.
That's a good deal. Now we've got them going. I mean, it's already been brutal. They've been choking each other, punches. All this stuff is legal. It's not like earlier when, DeWayne Davis was cheated or something, or Christopher Matthews was cheated. This is a basically anything goes type match. And, I mean, that's a violent leg drop right there. And I thought he was going to wrap the chain around his leg there for a minute.
Well, Tim has the capabilities, as we've seen him in the past, to be one of the greatest wrestlers that we have, and he decides to get tied up with Cipher Code. I don't know why. I mean, the fans was behind Tim, crazy. And now look at Tim. He's using this to choke him, which is legal. I mean, there's nothing I can complain here, because this is what both men, what Jeremy Brake asked for. And Tim Starr, he acted like he wanted it, but he tried to get out of it as much as possible.
Well, I can't blame him. I mean, this is a violent, barbaric type match that, you could literally be choked to death in. I mean, I don't want to, be dramatic here, but you could.
Yes.
I mean, and it's legal. The referee could only stop it when you couldn't answer the bell or something like that. I mean, it's crazy type of match.
Well, he slams him into the ring post there, as you can see. I got a broad view of this. I'm glad you're right there being able to see every bit of this. But, I'm looking across the ring from it, on the wireless. But you see Jeremy, he grabs the chair and he brings it into the ring. It looks like he's going to be setting up for something. You see what he done? He just routed her out. That's what he's doing. He pulls it into the ring post.
Oh, that was smart. Very smart on Jeremy Brake's part.
Yeah. Turning the tide of this match for the
he could be busted open here, too. We got to watch for that because, I mean, he hit that post pretty flush.
And then he's whipping him with the chain. I know we give Melina all kinds of heck and everything, but I tell you, her capturing this action of this dog collar match is a big deal.
Well, she's sobered up now. She's getting it right, but all the other first part of the show, she was all over the place. Alcoholic people do that, but I mean, sometimes when they go to the meetings and they get the tokens, they feel better.
What's
she
Tim
probably
looking
got
for?
some.
You have a little bit better view than I've got.
Somebody said she had 87 tokens now.
I don't even know what that means, but
They've got chairs now, Brandon. This is serious business.
Oh, and he's going to wear Jeremy out with. Jeremy cuts him off. And, we thought he cut him off. I can't see that good of a view from my angle point. So.
From your angle point?
Yeah. You're looking at it right on. I'm looking at it across the way.
Yeah, I understand you. What are you doing over there? Why don't you come back over here so you can see?
Well, as important as this match is, I better stay over here.
Well, good thing we got all this fancy equipment so we can be in different locations. Look here, we're modern now. He wraps it around his fist.
Oh my God.
He could be out.
Yeah. That's one thing right there you used to wouldn't see Tim Starr do is pin him with his foot. Tim would get on top of him and do a proper pin, but since he joined Cipher Code, it's just like he just doesn't care.
Well, it's not that he doesn't care. He wants to add insult to injury. He wants to show. He thought he was legitimately knocked out, and he wanted to embarrass him in the way he pinned him. But Jeremy Brake's a long way from being beat.
The only thing Peyton Bowman can do at this point is ask if somebody's going to give up. I mean, everything's legal, choke holds, everything. And look, he's wrapping that chain around Jeremy's face.
He's just checking to see if all his nose hairs have been properly trimmed this week.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to make excuses for it in this. I mean, everything's legal.
Oh, big time body slam.
I thought,
And what, did he get him on the chain?
I believe he did. He's wrapping around his foot. I thought he was going to slam him on those chairs. I mean, does Jeremy have his name written on the back of those chairs?
I don't know. I do know this. He was checking his nose hairs just because he wanted to, but I'm not trying to make excuses. We know Tim Starr's going to win this. However, Jeremy is tough. I've been in the ring with him. I've been partners
spine
with him.
buster.
Beautiful spine buster. I've been partners with him. I've been in the ring with him along too. And I've never been in the ring with Tim Starr, but you can just tell how good he is. And Jeremy's good too. I've been on both sides of the fence with Jeremy. And Jeremy will not quit, but I think that Tim's controlled most of this match.
He's definitely controlled most of it. Tim rolls out to the outside. I don't know what he's planning on doing at this point, but maybe he's just taking a breather. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, Peyton, it's falling on deaf ears at this point. He's telling Tim to get back in the ring, but Tim can do whatever he wants at this point. I feel bad for Peyton.
It's hard for a referee in a match like this.
Oh, it is. It's just that he almost has to just be a tree there. Like, he's just there.
Early in my career, I was a ref, and before I got to wrestle, and I think you learn a whole wide variety of it when you do things like that, one step. But it's definitely a thankless job. And I've even come back and done special referee a few times, and it's never going to change. It's the most thankfulest job in the sport of professional wrestling.
Well, what I'm trying to figure out is why all these chairs are under the ring. I mean, is our ring crew, what are they doing?
Well, most likely Cypher Code needed extra chairs, and they got them under there because they're the boss. Basically, Cypher Code runs TCW.
Well, I disagree with you on that. They tried to run it, and you've seen exactly what happened trying to get out of this sanctioned match.
And Tim Starr told me out of his own mouth, he said, I control TCW. I'm the man.
Yeah, you see how much he controlled it here. Oh, neck breaker. Oh.
With the chain.
With the chain, yes, absolutely.
That adds double the force. And now the fans getting into it. Now let's see if Jeremy can come back from this. He's been through hell and back.
Jeremy's setting him up for something, definitely. He's hollering to the fans. Jeremy knows better than to waste this much time on stuff like that. Oh, what? Christopher Alexander Matthews saying it's totally legal. It's totally legal, and he rolls him up into a fireman carry and.
Oh my God! A Death Valley driver onto those chairs.
And this is exactly what I have been telling you about Cypher Code. They only can win in numbers. And you see exactly what just happened.
Oh, no, Jeremy went for something. He hit him with a neck breaker with the chain, and he had him, but he took too long to do the suplex, and Tim reversed it. Beautiful reversal into a Death Valley driver. Fireman's carry up into a Death Valley driver, 1, 2, 3. And here comes Christopher Matthews just now coming out to celebrate with him and congratulate him.
Well, I love how he's wearing a TCW shirt. You keep talking about how they think they run it. And
yeah, they do. They told me out of their own mouth.
Yeah.
Now you're talking. What was you talking earlier about? It took two or something. Christopher Matthews just now came out to congratulate.
Christopher Matthews just run out to the ring and low blowed him, which I can't say nothing about that at this point because it was a dog collar match.
I didn't see that.
I'm very surprised they didn't get out there sooner, just to be honest with you. Not that I'm condoning it whatsoever, but that's just their common MO at this point. That's how they win.
I don't know what you're talking about. The only thing I seen was a beautiful reversal into the Death Valley driver, 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Well, there's your champion, and retains the championship for Triple Crown Wrestling for the world title, Tim Starr. It looks like Jeremy's having a tough time getting up after that. A low blow to the chair, and then a Death Valley driver to the chair. A low blow.
A reversal into a Death Valley driver, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy's got a flyer in his hand. Is that for our next show? He's calling for the mic. Hold on.
Very controversial fashion, but Tim won the match, but you've got to give it up. So what a heart. Jeremy Blake had tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. That's one of those violent contests with weapons being used that can go either way.
Luke. Is he going to be in Ferguson Friday?
Yes, Bushwhacker Luke's going to be in Ferguson.
Okay, I got an idea. Because everybody here knows I had that match won tonight, right? But it ended up being 2-on-1. So this Friday night in Ferguson, Kentucky, right outside of Somerset, WWE Hall of Famer Bushwhacker Luke's going to be there. So why not tag team match? Me and Bushwhacker versus Christopher Alexander Matthews and Tim Starr. And I know they got the butler, Braxton T. Wilson. I got a surprise for him. I'm going to have cousin Chuck Pointer right there in my corner.
What's he pointing at? That old man over there in the shirt scratching his cap. All right, we're back, and once again, Brendan T. not in there. He's over there worrying about concessions. I don't know what the heck's going on. But the music brings to the ring and listen to the people. They don't like these guys at all. Two of the most despised people in TCW.
We're here to take over.
Adrian Alexander and Tony Corral.
They're awfully quiet over here.
Terry, I apologize for my remote location. I'm having to stay over here near the entrance to make sure everything's working out properly. We've had a few technical difficulties, and
Well, you better be glad that we've got some modern technology here at TCW, unlike a lot of promotions, because we normally couldn't do this. But you're supposed to be over here in your seat, not over there taking concessions for free.
well, it ain't the taking the concessions for free as much as it is making sure people isn't dipping into them. However, I am literally making sure our technical issues are resolved.
Well, you got two.
Well, that's exactly right. We got two what?
The music's so loud, drowning me out. You got two riff-raff, low-life scumbags over there selling the concessions, and then you got this alcoholic old lady filming. I mean, no wonder it's a mess.
Well, I'll make sure to keep it on the up and up, regardless. Well, you see Tony Corral and Adrian Alexander coming to the ring. And Tony, he hasn't been with Triple Crown Wrestling that long, but he has made an impact, especially down here in Monticello, Kentucky. People absolutely just hate this guy.
I love him.
Of course you would. I mean, and I guess you love Adrian Alexander too.
Yeah, he's great.
My. Well, I mean, the ring ability I'm not taking away from, but God bless.
Well, they're supposed to be a-holes, Brendan T. They're talented. All talented, successful people are a-holes.
Now here we go, handing off the mic to him again.
come out there and smack everyone you stupid idiots. I'll pick him up and beat all of you with it.
Well, that little guy on the front, I believe he probably could.
She knows it.
Yeah.
That much is a guarantee. They can fight before I say something. Okay, let me jump in here for a second, Marty.
Tony threatened. He threatened to pick that midget up and whip everybody with him.
I don't think it's, once again, I think it's just a boy on the front row.
There's a midget.
Oh.
Are we done now? Are we done? See the disrespect.
See? I think he's talking to you, Brandon.
He ain't talking to me, but
He just told you how it was.
well, there's Tyler Logan, our newly crowned All-American Champion for Triple Crown Wrestling.
You heard what they said about him, idiot.
Yeah, we'll see.
The best thing is, listen, this crowd wouldn't care about you if you were the only man in the building. This crowd wouldn't care about you if you had all the gold. This crowd wouldn't give a rat. I'm tired of being interrupted. I will have my moment. Get that music on.
What's this kid doing? Howling?
Well, from my vantage point, that's exactly what he's doing.
Were you standing right over there howling with him? What's wrong with you?
I didn't howl. I mean, I love
He's looking at the
Brandon.
moon?
I mean, I think he's a great one, but I was not howling. I was just, standing there and providing all the direction I could. Now, one thing that you're going to see here, you're going to see every one of these guys that's in the ring. They had that opportunity. They just hadn't rose in the ranks fast enough like Tyler Logan did to be in that All-American Championship match. I mean, it could have very well been Adrian Alexander. He could have been taking on DeWayne Davis. But Tyler Logan is just one step ahead of him.
Or Brandon Wolfe. Brandon Wolfe's one of the top young talents in the whole independent wrestling in the Tri-States.
Oh, look, Brandon's got his jacket.
When
He
I
got
say-
Adrian's jacket. Look at that.
When I say Tri-States, I mean Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana area.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Brandon trying on that jacket.
And that's Adrian up. Look at him over there strutting around like Adrian does. Oh, Brandon's so great. But yeah, you're exactly right. Brandon is one of the could have been in that mix too.
He's held titles everywhere. So these two guys now are tag team partners, but later on down the line could be facing each other. You just never know.
Yeah, a little bit of taunting, a little bit of playful taunt from Brandon Wolfe there.
Yeah, but you don't poke the bear, and Tony Corral's a bad dude.
Tony's half crazy, and he is tough. Tony, he could have very well been in that All-American Championship too. He just got here a little bit late, didn't get up in the rankings fast enough.
Well, he hadn't been sober in 20 years either. That sometimes makes you a little slower.
Adrian Alexander and Tony Corral.
That's right, bad attitude is back in business, baby.
Is that what they're known as, bad attitude in the day?
I believe so.
TCW and UCW wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the former UCW Southern States Wrestling Champion and the current USWF Kentucky State Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Wolfe. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the new TCW All-American Champion, Logan.
Well, you know, you don't see this much after somebody wins a belt such as Tyler Logan did tonight. Usually don't see them come out in a tag match like this.
Yeah, I think it goes back to they had some issues with Tony and Adrian Alexander getting back together, Tony Corral and Adrian Alexander, because the month before this there was a deal where they had a third man with them, and they attacked Brandon and Tyler and Anthony Wayne, and I think that's what's caused this tag match tonight. Tyler said, "The heck, I'm so happy to be the All-American champion. I wasn't going to give up my title shot, but I wasn't going to give up getting revenge in this tag match either." So I think it's kind of a revenge tag grudge match.
Well, it's definitely hard work and dedication. All four men participating in this match. It just goes to show what they're willing to put themselves through. Tyler Logan wrestling earlier today, winning the All-American Championship. Yeah. He wasn't going to turn into this opportunity. You're right.
No, because they want revenge on these guys because they laid them out pretty good, and then Tony Corral and Adrian Alexander's third man wasn't even there that night for whatever suspicious reasons. We still don't know. But
what are they doing? Are they hiding something down their pants?
So we couldn't make the six man, but we made the tag match. No, they're just getting stretched out and warmed up and ready to go. I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
I do a single leg a stretch and put my chain. I mean, I would always adjust my strap in my tights.
Well, the jig is up with Peyton. He definitely knows that something's not on the up and up. That's why he's checking everything. Look at him checking the turnbuckles. And here we go. Look at this. We got a ringside view right there. I'm looking straight at him, seeing this.
I know, but you don't have your glasses on, and plus there's a lot of sun shining on you, and you know what happens then with the reflection. So what happens is no matter how good a referee you are, if you are a good tag team, they'll never catch you. I mean, not that they would do anything wrong anyway, but they're just stretching and they're warming up. And the referee's falsely accusing them of stuff all the time.
Well, hopefully we'll finally get this match underway.
I think they need to check Brandon Wolfe. And, I mean, look at all that stuff he's got on him, fur and everything.
They've already checked them.
You know, he goes and finds dead animals and makes his fur stuff on the side of the roads. They could have fleas, ticks, anything.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's making the best out of a bad situation. He's taking things almost like the circle of life mentality and putting it back into use.
He's taking roadkill and sewing it together. And he just got the taste slapped out of his mouth.
The fans down here, they do not like Tony Corral.
Not at all. And they don't all over. He's been down in Tennessee for some shows, and they don't like him there either. Excuse me. Look at that little midget fan giving Tony the number 1 sign, letting him know that he's loved.
I did not see that. But,
sign language. And there's the return on the slap. Tony went to punch him. That's the arm twist.
That's one thing you don't do to Brandon Wolfe, because it's almost a tip for that with him. You get him, he's going to get you no matter what.
Brandon is so athletic, reminds me of a young John Morrison.
Oh, yeah.
You don't slap him. Why? Look at that face. Look at that pretty face. You don't slap that. You're wrong. It's not handsome. I'm very prettier. What? I'm very prettier. Wait. Are you holding like that because it's like that's not natural? What? You know what? What? Shut your mouth. Come on.
Oh, Brandon grabs Adrian's finger.
Brandon knows
it puts him into a wrist lock. Oh, just insult. Oh, he flips over Adrian and smashes him on the butt. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. But here we go. Inverted atomic drop. And a regular atomic drop.
Oh, and it's like a pinball machine. They're lighting him up everywhere. Look at him. Then he dropped.
Oh, right in the mouth. And that punch by Tyler Logan was tough looking, too.
You know, Adrian, if he would just settle himself down and get away from Tony Corral and just put himself in just regular competition. Oh, look at that. Brandon is taunting Tony Corral on the outside.
Adrian's very talented, and so is Corral. Brandon, Wolfe, and Tyler are very talented. I mean, we've got a top-notch tag match. What happened? There was a little
we lost speed. See, that's why I'm standing over there to make sure everything is working properly. We've had technical difficulties all day.
Did we lose a little bit of the match?
I don't think if we did, it was, you know.
I mean, I thought Brandon Wolfe was in the ring. Now we have a little power outage type thing, and now Tyler's in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a brief moment that it only took them to take over. So
I think we lost a minute or 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Well, that's just your old age thinking that.
We lost at least a minute. He had to take at least a minute to kick both of them behind the end.
Oh, not at all. I think you had a few seconds there.
Oh.
Definitely got the upper hand on Tyler Logan at this point.
And where are you at this point, Brendan? You're still hiding away from the announce table.
Yeah, well, you know, once again, I have to make sure to monitor everything that just happened, make sure this doesn't happen again.
People getting into it.
Almost certainly. Did you see that? Didn't even tag in and out. I mean, it was.
I had an itch on my back and I was scratching it. What did I miss?
Of course. Well, you missed the tag.
Oh, I didn't miss that violent knee to the face of Tyler Logan by Tony Corral, too.
Yeah, he's going to have to do a little bit better than that to keep Tyler Logan.
He got his shoulder up, but he didn't kick out with any authority. He's hurt.
And now they actually tag. I mean, they could have done it easily just a minute ago, but they just decided they was going to just push the buttons of the ref and to say, hey, I'm not tagging. Oh.
What are you talking about they didn't tag? They tagged, and then he came in and kicked him.
Well, just now. But earlier they did. Oh, my.
Oh, right to the face. You know, this Adrian Alexander there used to be this guy that wrestled around Kentucky and Indiana and Tennessee, the Saudi Arabian guy. He was pretty tough. Yeah. And he looks similar. They look a lot alike.
Well, they do, but I assure you is a totally different person.
Oh, yeah, this Adrian Alexander, he hunts, fishes. He's an all-American boy, and but he's an aristocratic type. I mean, his family's rich and wealthy, and that's why he,
Look at that, Tony Corral using a cane on his knee.
I'm trying to talk, Brandon. His his future's so bright he had to wear shades, and Tony, just now legally tags and comes in.
After he whacks him in the knee with a cane.
I was talking to you. I don't know. I was looking
over.
Lord.
Yeah.
You was there. Looks like he's just putting a great Greco-Roman stomp on him.
Well, after they worked on that knee, I guess that's probably what the most logical thing to do is keep working on the knee. But, slapping the cane, Oh, what in the world? I didn't even see that coming.
No, reverse splash.
Tyler Logan kicks out. Brandon Wolfe was attempting to break it up, but Tyler had just enough energy to kick out of it.
I don't think he kicked out. I think Adrian pulled him up.
I don't think that at all.
He's going to add insult to injury and beat him some more. Shoots him. Oh, he missed the clothesline. Both men double down. This could be it. They could count both men out right here. It'll be a draw, Brandon.
I don't know about that. I don't see either man letting this end in a draw. They're going to muster up all the energy they can, and they're going to get back into action.
Brandon, one of these days there's going to be a double clothesline that's going to knock both men out, and they're going to be counted down. But today's not that day.
I agree with you. I don't think today's that day either. Adrian's reaching out to Tony, and he makes the tag, but you also see a tag in the corner, and here goes Brandon Wolfe. He clotheslines both of them. He's on a tear at this point. Back elbow again. And now he's got Tony Corral, and here we go.
Double noggin knocker. He's on fire.
Yes, and the crowd is just cheering Brandon Wolfe on, and he has Tony Corral. Oh, Tony Corral mule kicks him and whacks him with the cane.
Right in the side of the neck.
Come on, Peyton. 1, 2, and 3.
There you go.
Oh, my. Done it. You hear the fans in the crowd at this point. They're yelling, he cheated.
Cheated. He hit him with a savate kick and a kabuki type move, and that was it.
And a Singapore cane all at the same time.
I think that's what they call the double knuckle thrust, yeah, in Singapore.
I guess. Listen to some.
He hit him with a double Dutch clutch. Dutch Mantel made it famous. And here comes Anthony Wayne. He's got a weapon in his hand. What's the referee saying about and that Tony Corral, they knew that Anthony Wayne he had a weapon in his hand, and they knew he was going to be up to no good, so they're saving the day again.
Well, you can tell cowards. Oh, my, he slaps Brandon Wolfe in the back of the head with that cane. They have wore that poor cane out. Oh, and smacks Tyler Logan with the cane.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and a running knee as he whipped the man to the knee at double force. My God.
You know,
of course, Tyler Logan's laying right there. They forgot their kendo stick, and it's laying in the ring, so he could have grabbed it, but he's hurt.
Well, they got Anthony in the corner. It looks like they're setting him up for something, and he moves, and he misses.
Definitely a few mistakes here, including leaving your weapons on the mat. And then this midget is almost trying to fight him, but he came up a little short.
Oh, my God, Terry. Oh, my God, I'm going to get letters over this one.
I hope you get letters from midgets. Sometimes they'll protest. They'll get their little signs and their little bicycles and ride down to the police station and protest.
I'm going to give them your address and telephone number if they start that.
I got midget friends. I'll be all right.
Champ laying right here. There's a champ. But what kind of champ is that?
You know, I seen some midgets up at the car lot the other day, and they was buying little cars.
Oh, my gosh. Terry.
Oh, they just beat the crap. Two people that the fans hate just beat the crap out of 3 fan favorites. And Tony takes the kendo stick away from Anthony Wayne because he doesn't want him to cheat anymore.
These are true winners. And this right here, baby. This is
2 honest athletes right here.
Yeah, honest athletes with the Singapore cane.
They took it away from Anthony Wayne so he wouldn't cheat anymore.
Yeah. I don't think that this will be settled right here. I think we're going to see something in the future with these guys right here.
Look, the referee's had enough of it. He's leaving. Look at Anthony Wayne's hurt. He's walking.
Well, I mean, all of them should be hurt.
They are, but Anthony's old hind end is walking around like he's got arthritis. They gave him arthritis. They kicked his hind end so bad.
From where I'm standing, it's your name because you smell like one. But that's beside the point.
How's he standing after such a beating? He's tough.
What I'm looking at is you guys may have got the jump on us again when I tried to do the right thing. But you guys seem to be missing somebody tonight. So I say, if there's a set between all three of you, bring him back with you May 7th. May 7th.
You heard it.
May 7th, yep.
And we'll stand up to you guys right here in this ring, us on one side, you on the other, and we'll settle this or die trying.
Well, there's your challenge from Anthony Wayne. He's trying to set this up for a 6-man tag team match to finally settle the score with Tony Corral, Adrian Alexander, and I'm assuming probably the person he's talking about is Rage Adams.
I think you guys are cowards. I think you guys are lowlifes. And I think both of you better look another man in the face when somebody's talking to you.
Ooh.
May 7th, right here in this ring.
Well, guys, y'all heard that. May 7th, you're going to see this return. For Terry England, I'm Brandon T. Wilson, signing off for Triple Crown Wrestling.